Sit up off the cheek tilt. Get my near fall, As he rolls over, I slip my leg right in. I like to go figure four.
You guys see what he's doing with his legs on the backside?
Okay, let's show it really quick.
Is that the leg that's in is in the back of his knee over here, figure four, and he's on his toe. Like the one he touches the mat right now is his toe. See that right there? That's a lot of pressure. If his knee's down, or if either knee's down, that's a lot less weight. But when he goes up on his toe, Nava's in a lot of pain.
Nava's already turning practically,
Yeah.
just by me putting in my weight. Push this arm in so he doesn't have his post. Go across it, get this back shoulder, and I drive at an angle. From here, scoop the head towards you like a football. You get your near fall. You can even, a lot of guys are too squirmy, they're gonna fight out. You won't be able to get a pin here, but you get your near fall. Let's go. Anyone need to see it again? All right, one more time.
Yeah, face this way. So you can see what you're doing with your hands.
Yeah. Go down. Get my cheek tilt. Your belly's out. Figure four. Now I'm lifting. This leg is going up to the ceiling like this, opening up his hips. This hand pushes this arm in, takes away his post. Back shoulder. Crawl. Scoop the leg. All right. Let's go work it one time. Ready, 1, 2. Okay, so same thing. I go for my tilt. The leg comes in, but this time he's real strong. He's fighting it. You see how Taylor's got this leg out? I can't really jerk. What I'm gonna do is switch my legs. So now I'm hooking this leg. This is the leg he's driving. Same thing. I lift my knee up, and now I can drive it over, and get my turk. So, come back, got the tilt, my leg slips in, but Taylor's posting, he's real strong from there. Switch my legs, and it's the same thing. Drive it over, crawl, get my near fall.
Just that little change of angle.
When I don't want my hand to get stuck here. I want to keep it out here and crawl forward so my chest stays flat on the mat. I noticed a lot of guys are doing that where you let this arm get caught and you're on your back almost. So just crawl forward and that'll take that away. Alright, any questions? Let's work it, 1, 2.
I like the ankle ride. Give the chop a little bit. You can give him the butt a little bit. I like this ankle ride, but we're gonna take it right into our leg ride. So the way I like to do this, and so who had kind of trouble switching from one leg to the other leg? Okay, it feels weird. The first time I did it, it was a little hard, but the more you do it, it'll be easy. I told him a good drill is just going from one to the other. Okay, this is another kind of little tricky thing. I mean, and it's not hard to learn, but it's hard to get used to. You have to hit a lot of reps. So I'm right here. All my weight is on his hands, right? And I'm just gonna pinch my foot up and lift his knee and just hop my leg in. Right here. Immediately, figure four, and I'm gonna fall down to the side. I'm in a really good position right here. So chop up before we get this ankle ride. Now I'm just lifting this up. I'm on one toe right now. Hop in, get this leg ride, and now I see how I replace my other toe. I go from one toe, lifting it up, to the other toe, to my figure four. Like I said, now we're in that same spot, arch over, and just fall down to a sit. Okay? One more time. On this side, this is the side I like. I lift it up, hop over, right here, figure four. If you need to, you can bump an elbow. If you need to, you can take this out. I like to figure four the most and just fall down to the side. Again, I've talked about the importance of angles right here. The easiest way to bring him down is like to the side and like back a little bit. He just falls this way naturally right here. And that's what I like to do. And immediately I'm on my toe, got this hip pressure. Okay. That's the drill right now. Another way to get a leg rise. And let's do a couple of that. Any questions? Ready? Now we've learned 2 ways to get our legs in. There's plenty more too. Okay. Now we've got our leg in. So when we hop in, we hop, we go in, we fall. Right here, what's open? What we just learned. Stuff. Right? Turk. Okay, now if you're right here and he fights down, that's where we can go to the other leg right. We call it funny. And I don't know why, that's just what our coach calls it. It's weird. Let's call this the funny. So if you guys want to call it that, or I think a better name is the outside leg ride. But I guess we call it the funny leg ride or something. Okay, but now if your belly's out, and the Turk's not working, there's some other things going first. What's my go-to? I already told you this morning. What's my go-to from right here? Arm bar. Right, we already drilled this, we're not going to do it again, but this is my go-to. Okay, the roll through. I'm going to show you one other thing for this position though, which is the arm bar. Same thing, I want you guys practicing this part more. I come back, now instead of going underneath for a pin, I'm just going to reach over top, like hook his armpit, right here, okay. I'm just pulling it back. Easy points right here. Okay, so get that leg in. Arch, hook, the arm becomes part of my body. I pull back up, right here, hook over the head. Right here, if you want, you can even cross face too. If you want to be mean, cross face or this hook. They'll both work.
Taylor, from that position right there, we've had some wrestlers get to there. Like I remember Aiden used to get to that, and he could not quite turn him. What would you do to get back points if he's not quite?
Pull this elbow out. Push the shoulder blade away.
Gotcha. Cool. Thanks.
If that's a good question. Sometimes he's not quite turned. He's like on the border. Pull this elbow. Go from here. Slide it to the shoulder blade and pull. Right here. Okay. One more time. Fall over. Arm becomes part of me. Come back over top. Crossface works too. He'll turn if you turn his neck. Okay. Turn the crossface. Grab the pec. If you need a little bit more, go right here. This leg's got to stay tight. This leg comes out, he's going to turn into me. Right? So keep that leg right tight. Make sure you stay figure forward on this. I hop over, figure forward, and just going to keep the leg extra tight. Got it, keep that. Once it's this, now he's going to fight out eventually if he knows what he's doing. Any questions there? Really simple move, easy points here. Ready? Left hip. So I see a lot of you guys drilling right now. You guys get this leg in, and like your partner's going down because we're drilling, and you guys are sitting right here trying to figure out what to do. This is bad. Okay? My hip should never touch the ground. I should always be on top of it. Okay? So that's just one thing to think about. So now we get this bar. Okay? We come back, we get this till. There's our points. Now from here, I'm already thinking of what's my next thing to do. Okay, if you came back here, that's good too. He's trying to get to his belly, right? He's trying to get to his belly. As I do this, I'm going to slide my bar down to kind of the forearm. So I'm going to catch his wrist as he comes down. I'm going right to his back. Right here. So I have my points, right? And I have to let go to get my near fall so I can get a new set. So what I would do from here, I would cover, smash, and do this, show the ref. Some refs, most refs are gonna give you your points by then. Some refs, if they're really stingy, they're gonna let this guy come out. But hopefully, they're like most refs. You do this, show the ref, you get your points, you come back, and you attack the wrist again. So let me show that one more time. I'm here. I get my points. As he's fighting to his stomach, slide down to the wrist. Okay, attack the hands. As he goes back to his belly, his hand's on his far hip. There's a couple things, a couple reasons why it's on the far hip. One, if it comes any higher, the ref's gonna stop it, right? And any ref right here, he's looking really close the whole time. Okay, so keep it on the far hip. Two, it just works better. It's better for the moves anyways. Okay, all the moves work better when they're right here. If you move it up, the ref's gonna stop it, your partner's gonna be injured, and the moves don't work as good. This is where we want, okay? Cover, show the ref, come back, secure the hand again, okay? And that's where we're gonna stop right now. Any questions? Make sure when we do this, and we stop this tilt, I get this tilt, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't just like slip really fast to where he can just limp arm out, right? Take your time here. Take your time here. You want to bring this other arm and grab it first, okay? We're going right to the back. We're getting more points here, right? Ready? And he's down, right? I have this arm bar. I get my tilt. Right here again. Don't be in a rush, guys. I don't have to hurry up and bring him back to his belly. He's on his back. I'm in a good position. He's in a bad position, right? Okay. Come out. Take your time. I like using both arms to secure this. I'm gonna let him go to his belly now. Okay, again, right here. I don't have to be in a rush to show the ref. Take your time. Secure this arm first. Okay. We don't want to lose this because we're about to get some more points. Don't lose this arm. Secure this arm. Cover. Make sure it's really secure. Maybe get a little more over the elbow. Then show the refs. What happens if the ref just gives you the points? You're going to still have it. Then don't ever let go, right? That's the ref's mistake. And just keep going. And if the ref's holding it and pointing, then you let go, right? But again, don't be in a rush. Don't be in a rush, okay? So now I have this. I come back to the wrist, okay? The side that I have his right arm. I need to get back to where my right hand is grabbing it, and my thumb's on top. Okay, I want to see something like grabbing it like this. My knuckles facing forward, hand on top, right here. Okay. Now this hand, from this point, it's going to deep claw, right here. So I have a wrist and a claw and a leg ride. And watch, circle a little bit right here. Now my other knee, my free knee right now. So I have a leg ride on my left side. My free knee goes right over the top on the other hip. Okay. If you want to be really mean, and you have to be careful here, because some refs will stop it. So maybe go slow. I can kneel on the elbow. Okay. So I can kneel on the elbow. That kind of makes it his hips turn a little more. Or I can just collapse the hip. Whatever it is. Keep this wrist tight. Keep this claw tight. I'm just putting my head in his back and get an easy tilt. So I still have his leg ride, and I'm splitting his other leg. So I have my bar, I go back, I bring it back, show the rest, I come back, I secure this, get this knuckles facing forward, thumb up, right here, and cover, claw ride, deep claw, dip your shoulder, okay, cover again, other knee comes to the side, forehead in the back of the neck, open up, use your leg to pull them over. Leg, pull them over, split the other leg. Okay, so this, if I get this wrist on the back, I'm getting this tilt 100% of the time. Maybe 99.9. Obviously, there's that one guy, right? When I get this wrist on the back and the leg in, if I'm right here, I'm getting this tilt every time. With the claw, knee, head in the back, right here. With the leg. Any questions? Notice where his hand is the whole time. On the far head. Got it? Any questions? Ready? Right, this is on the back. Another option from here. Okay, if I can't, one big guy is right after I get the tilt, I get the tilt and I'm looking for the pin. Okay, now from what I'm doing from here, after I already have my points, right? I have my 3 near fall waiting. I'm gonna reach back with 2 hands down, so I have 2 hands on the wrist, both thumbs up, grabbing it like this. Okay, right here. Again, where do I want his wrist? It's going this way, on the far hip. I'm like pulling that way too. If I pull up, he's gonna get hurt. This doesn't really hurt his shoulder. It might stretch it a little bit, but this just makes it more secure. So I'm going this way. That makes sense? It's not even sideways. It's like down in a way. This is secure and it's safe. You're not gonna hurt your partner's shoulder from here, unless he's got bad shoulders. Alright, so 2 pumps up. Now from here, weight on him. I have quad weight on him. I'm going to let go of the leg now. And I pressure. Again, which way am I pulling? I'm always pulling. Okay? I'm stretching this. As I'm on my toes, I'm stretching. Okay, you might have learned something like this before. Okay, I'm just going to go to my a Cowcatcher, you might call it. It's a really good move if you know how to do it right. If I can get circle a little bit. From this point, okay, I got to get under the elbow, hook this elbow. Okay, and be careful with your partner for 1, for 2. We don't want the refs to stop it. We want him to be in pain, but we don't want to put too much pressure where the refs stop it. So we're trying to turn his hips a little bit. If I need to turn his hips a little more, elbow in the ear, pull it under the elbow. Sam, under the elbow. Elbows are important in this move. Elbow is my elbow is hooking his elbow. My other elbow is on the ear. Right here. I'm getting under it. Okay, under the elbow. Eventually, I'm grabbing the far hip. If you like the lat, you can go to the lat. Whatever works better for you. And now for the pressure here comes on the neck. Okay, this secures it. But I'm really pulling my elbow on his ear. Right here, this way. Take it down. Right to my pin. Okay. Wrist up and back. Again, which way am I pulling? I'm pulling down. If you do this right, guys, you shouldn't no one ever should injure their shoulder. Obviously, unless they already have a bad shoulder, right? So I'm pulling it down and away. It's a safe move. It's fine. Whatever you do, also with your partner, don't ever pull up. Just FYI. Okay. Weights on him. I'm pushing the whole time. Once I stop pushing, it's not going to work. I'm pushing the whole time. Weights on him. Circle out front a little bit. Hook the elbow. And elbow in the ear. Pull the ear to you and start hooking this. Trying to get underneath it. Again, don't rush it, because if I rush it, pull it out, the rest is going to stop it. Okay? Tight. Pull the elbow to you. I'm scooping this up. Again, my pin. We're still starting with the leg rides and everything, but now when we get to this point, we take our leg out. Another option from here, instead of the Cowcatcher, circle out front. So now I'm going to keep this back leg right below his knee. Okay, so I'm going to scoop this. Yeah, I'm going to cradle from here this time. Same thing with my top hand is going up, elbow in the ear. Now from here, I use my elbow, my leg, and I push the wrist. So I'm pulling these two, here to here, and here to here. And I push his wrist this way. Right here, and I scoop it up, scoop it up, scoop it up. Now it's open. Leg cradle. Cradle. Okay. If you already had the leg hooked, if you like that. If it was me from here, to avoid funky guys that are hard to turning cradles, I already have this leg hooked, right? I'm going to get both knees. Right here, yes. I'm going to get both knees behind his leg. Step up. That's how I finish my cradle. It's tight. Right here. Again, I'm off the side. My foot's right on his knee. My elbow comes up by the ear. I pull those two together and I push the wrist. The wrist, right here, right here, right here. It takes a couple times. Okay? And don't be in a rush here again. Don't be like, oh, he's kind of close. I'm going to let go and try to get the cradle. Once he's bent a little bit, he's going to continue to bend. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Wait till his head touches his knee. Walk the cradle. Decide where his legs are, where my leg is. I'm going to get both knees together. Way over here, step. Right here, I scoop it up, get it up into my hip, right here, and then I just sprawl, flatten it. Doesn't feel very good. Any questions? Ready?